Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Connecticut with the dumbass known as the Long Island Liar, as well. He has crossed the line once again as he invades the private property of a police officer and, well, turns into a little bitch complaining about him being assaulted when, well, he's the one on private property. And he ends up getting himself arrested for his trouble along with his cameraman. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking show on the road, shall we?
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. We are currently at an undisclosed affluent location here in the state of Connecticut. Corrupticate. We are here today, as you can see, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to protest and resist tyranny, and also to investigate allegations of corruption that has been made against Connecticut State Trooper Sergeant Brian Fahey. As you can see behind me, Sergeant Brian Fahey is no stranger to tyranny and corruption. Let's get into it. Now, as far as the allegations being made against Sergeant Brian Fahey, I was told through an anonymous tip that he is receiving fraudulent overtime every single year. Now, that was strange to me because Sergeant Brian Fahey, as we know, is the sergeant of pistol permits in an office. How does he receive overtime to begin with? Isn't it a 9-to-5 job? So I did some investigating, and Sergeant Brian Fahey makes over $200,000 a year. Now get this, $75,000 of that $212,000 to be exact comes from overtime. $75,000. How can this be? Does he stay late when they're closed after 5 o'clock? Does he go back on the streets to patrol? I mean, I was told by my sources that he was kicked out of patrol and he's a danger to the community. That's why they have him working in the office. But to get $75,000 in overtime every single year from a desk job, it didn't add up. And that's why I came here to Sergeant Brian Fahey's neighborhood to protest his tyranny and corruption, the lack of accountability, but also, as any good independent journalist would, to ask questions about this overtime allegation.
Yeah, Sean, do you realize that there are a lot of people out there who do work a lot of overtime because, well, there might be an issue with, let's say, lack of manpower shortages and all that? Yeah. I mean, you're questioning all this, but you're not actually looking into the reasons that he might be getting overtime? Or are you just pissed off because this guy kicked you out of a few buildings? Oh yeah, that might be it. You're just butthurt about the whole thing. But let's carry on, shall we?
So as
Wait, hold on a second. What was that jump cut all about right there? I mean, oh, wait a second. I see what it could be. Could it be that there's this sign right here? Oh, yeah, and you pass by this sign once again when you're having that confrontation with the officer. What does that sign say? Oh, it says private road. But wait a minute. Didn't you say that you saw no signs indicating private property or anything like that just a little while from now? Oh, yeah. You saw it. You just edited that part out because it wouldn't have fit your little narrative now, would it?
you always want to be on the lookout for any no trespassing signs, restricted area signs. I don't see why there would be in this neighborhood here, but we just want to ask some questions, see what's going on with this overtime allegation. Hopefully he answers us. It says here, the Faheys, looks like we're in the right spot. Again, there aren't any no trespassing signs. We're just coming in peace to ask some questions. Oh, I'm currently being recorded, his Ring camera said.
Can I help you?
Hey, Sergeant Fahey, how are you?
You gotta get off my property. It's posted no trespassing.
Nope, there is no posted sign.
Yeah,
there's no
right
problem. Do you have any, let's go. Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are, I am moving. Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are receiving? Couldn't even get the question out. Ladies and gentlemen, he was so angry. Couldn't even get the question out. He says that there's no trespassing signs. Let's see. Let's see if there's no trespassing signs. What a coward. He can assault me in broad daylight while receiving taxpayer money. But the minute an independent journalist comes to his home, and he's probably going to try and get me unlawfully arrested now. As you can see, I moved back his camera that says you are currently being recorded. Film this guy. You're crazy. What do you think I'm doing, you psycho? You have a weapon in your hand? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't have any weapons. I'm a journalist. What do you think I'm doing, you psychopath? What do you think I'm doing?
Get off my property right now.
What do you think
I'm doing? Get off my property right now.
I'm off your property.
This is my property.
Well, do you see me not moving?
All the way to the cul-de-sac.
Calm down.
Get off my fucking property.
Get that gun out of your hand,
Get off my fucking property.
Get that gun out of your hand, you psycho.
I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care who you are.
Trespassing
I don't care who you are.
Fucking property.
I don't care who you are.
Get off my fucking property.
I don't care who you are.
Right now.
You spit in my face.
Get off my property right now.
You're going to jail now.
Get
Look
off
at
my
this.
property
Look
right
at
now.
this. He spit in my face. You're
right
going
in my
to jail.
face. I'm spitting as I'm talking to you.
No, you spit in my face.
Get off my property.
You spit in
right
my face.
now.
You spit in my face.
Get off my property.
You're going to jail.
Right now.
I'm going.
Get off my property.
I've been going.
Right
since the
now.
moment you told me.
Get off
That's
my
not
property.
How criminal trespass
right
works, psycho.
now. Get
You're
off
a
my
psycho,
property right
Look
now.
at the gun in his hand. This guy's
Goddamn
crazy.
right. I'm a Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care a shit who you are.
You are trespassing on my property.
That doesn't matter. You can't break
to
the law.
kill me.
I didn't.
You threatened to kill me online.
Right. No, I
Get
did
off
not.
my fucking
You're a
property.
liar.
Right now.
You are a liar.
Right now.
Look, see the big
Get off
beautiful
my
billboard
property.
truck? It's all being recorded.
I don't care.
It's all being.
Get
I know you
off
don't
my
care.
property
Because you don't face any
right now.
consequences.
Get off
you don't
my
face
property
any consequences
right now.
Don't
This is
spit
the
in my
biggest
face.
mistake you ever
No,
made.
no, it's not.
This is
the biggest mistake you ever made. No,
Get
it's
off
not.
my property right now.
It's not the biggest mistake
Get
I
off
ever
my
made.
property right
it's
now.
It's not the biggest mistake.
Get off
you
my
spit in my face.
I didn't spit in your face.
You disgusting.
I was spitting on you.
Yeah.
Why I'm yelling at you to get off my property right
Get
now.
off. I'm off your property. Now what? Now what?
Sean, are you so thuggish? Are you so moronic? Are you so criminally minded that you don't believe in private property whatsoever? I mean, clearly you walked onto a man's private property. No matter what that is, if you're not welcome on there, that's trespassing. And as far as I'm concerned, you deserve the charges that you got out of this and then some. Now let's go ahead and skip to the part where the cops show up and he starts to play the victim in this matter.
I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not doing anything.
Over here. True.
He just spit in my face.
Get over here.
Well, I didn't break any laws.
I'm going to detain you in a second, okay?
For what?
Because
I haven't
we
broken
just
the
got a
law.
cause of disturbance.
No.
You have
But
weapons on you?
do you have reasonable articulable suspicion I
Yes,
committed a
do.
crime? What?
Yeah, I got
What is
all
it? What is
I got
it?
a call from a trooper.
That doesn't
that
matter.
hit his face and there's a disturbance.
It doesn't matter. I'm a
Yeah, it does
journalist.
matter.
I knocked on the
you
door
have
and asked
weapons on you?
questions. No, I have no weapons
You
on
have
me.
weapons on you.
We have
right
a
there.
camera of mass destruction. I'm putting my camera down.
Don't move. Don't move until I get backup units. You can put it away.
What's your name?
Officer Romansky, it says right here. Nope, just stay right
He
here.
pulled out a gun on me for knocking on the door.
No, you're on his property.
I'm allowed to go on his property and knock
No.
on the door. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
You got to learn the law, man.
No.
I'm a journalist. No, you got to learn the law.
Okay. Let's just back
I'm
up.
allowed to ask questions.
Sure.
I am.
So let me tell you why we're here.
What's wrong with you? I'm not doing anything. I have no weapons on me. I have nothing. You couldn't stop.
For you.
He has the weapon.
Okay. Now let me explain something to you.
Make sure
explain
yeah,
something
no
to you.
weapons. He has
I
the
know you're
weapon.
Recording. Okay. So here's the deal. So here's the disconnect here. Here's the difference. So we get a call from him. He calls 911. Hold on.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me say,
speak. I'm
if
letting you speak.
Okay. When you call 911 and say you're
I'm
in a
gonna record,
disturbance
okay?
with somebody, we come code 3, like my lights were on.
You wouldn't do this for a citizen.
Yes, I would. We do
No,
it
you
for-
wouldn't. You're doing it because he's a state trooper.
No, we do
That's
it for
why. You're doing it
citizens
because he's a state trooper.
Okay. We do it for citizens every single day. Okay?
Not like this.
Yes, 100%, all the time. If we think there's an active disturbance, then we respond code 3, which means lights and sirens, and we're in an emergency response.
Do you see the spit on my face?
I don't.
You don't see the
I really
spit on my
don't.
face? Well, I have it on camera. He
Okay.
spit in my
So,
face. I want him arrested. He spit in my face.
All right.
On camera.
Okay.
I want you to lock him up. He spit in my face. You understand that?
Okay.
If I spit in your face, what would happen to me?
Okay.
Sean, we got a couple of different scenarios right here. You're comparing apples to oranges at this point. If you spit in the face of a police officer in the course of their duties, of course they would arrest you. Now, you are on the private property of that police officer. He has every right to get you off there, Spitting in your face is the least he could do at that point. He has every right to defend himself on his private property. He doesn't know what you're there for. I mean, by all accounts, you probably did threaten him. So it's only natural, you pussy. Now, I'm not going to force you guys to sit through this whole thing. I mean, he's just going to whine, cry, and complain. So let's just go ahead and get to the point where they start bringing the charges out, shall we?
15 minutes later.
Hey, sir, how are you? So is there any updates on, because obviously I want to press charges for him spitting in my face that I showed the sergeant here on camera. So what's going to happen with that?
So we went through the assault statute specifically, and there's nothing that specifically states that spitting on somebody is an assault unless it caused you physical pain. The only thing that assault fits is physical pain. And that's under the exception of if you spit on an officer, then that is when bodily fluids become involved.
So he can spit on me in my face and in my mouth, and that's not against the law?
Circumstances, I'm saying that it doesn't really fit the assault charge.
So what happened if I spit on you?
Well, then you would get arrested because I'm an officer. You can't spit on an officer because in the assault on an officer charge, bodily fluids are included.
So there is no charge. You're telling me, as a sergeant of the Groton Police Department, you're telling me there is no charge for a grown man spitting in another grown man's
telling
face.
you that it doesn't fit assault.
Well, what does it fit? Isn't that your job to find out? What does it fit? Like what crime it is?
Breach of peace, but you're on his property. You interacted. You engaged the interaction. I mean,
so if it's a breach of peace, arrest him for a breach of peace.
Well, that's the other issue that we're going down right now. Is you guys are also in violation of a breach of peace.
No,
as well as.
I mean, take us both then. Take us both then. It's not voyeurism. It's not voyeurism to knock on somebody's door. That's not.
It is. If he has a reasonable expectation of privacy and you invade on his curtilage.
No.
And you're recording.
You're wrong, but do it. Then I will gladly go take the ride. Arrest us both for a breach of peace.
Well, then turn around for me.
Do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
All that for you. 1, 2.
He didn't even do anything. He didn't even do anything. He was just recording.
Yep. That's why you're getting arrested as well, because you're both recording on this private property, initiating this, which caused a giant scene.
It caused he spit in my face. Are you going to take him to jail?
We're going to deal with that after we deal with this.
I don't care, man. Because this is ridiculous.
What would you, obviously we're going to bring these into your property. Do you want us to lock up your truck and obviously make sure so nobody steals it?
Well, now, stupid is as stupid does, and Sean, that was one of the biggest and dumbest things you could have done right there. Walk onto somebody's private property and antagonize them like that. Now, let's just go ahead and jump to his cry fest afterwards, shall we?
What an injustice. First and foremost, fellow patriots, I would like to thank all of you who joined me for my live stream yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link to it in the description right below the like button. And I have to thank each and every one of you who have stood by me and supported me and donated to help me fight these unlawful charges and to hold Sergeant Brian Fahey accountable. Remember, the process is the punishment. If you would like to donate to support the cause, you can do so by clicking my GoFundMe link in the description below. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, I will be FOIA requesting all of the body camera footage and the 911 call, police reports, anything I can get my hands on. As soon as I have everything, I will share it with each and every one of you, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. But until then, after my cameraman and I were unlawfully arrested and our camera shut off, we were placed in the back of a patrol vehicle and taken to the Groton Police Department, where we were placed in a jail cell to be booked and processed. After some time, a police officer came to my cell and said I was going to have a $10,000 bond and that the cameraman was not going to have any bond. He just had to sign a promise to appear. Some time passed again. He comes back and he says, Mr. Reyes, there's a lot of moving parts here because it involves a Connecticut state trooper. There's a lot of phone calls going on from people up high on the food chain, people with power, and unfortunately your bond has been raised to $75,000 and your cameraman, his bond is now going to be $50,000. I told him a $75,000 bond for a breach of the peace. He said, well, that's the other thing. You are being charged with breach of the peace, criminal trespass, and voyeurism. Yes, voyeurism. You cannot make this up. I have no idea what's going on.
Sean, I really think there's a lot more to it. I think there's some things that you're holding out on us. $75,000 for just those three charges right there. Yeah, I think you're lying to us. I think there's more to this than meets the eye. There might be other charges that you're hiding from us, and that will come out in the wash later on. I mean, you're one of the biggest liars out there, so I really don't trust anything that you say whatsoever. So, yeah, prove it to us.
This is corruption and tyranny at the highest levels. Between my cameraman and I, $125,000 bond, and we were each charged with 3 crimes. But Sergeant Fahey gets to walk free after spitting in my face. I've never felt so violated and disgusted in my life. Fortunately, I was able to get a hold of my attorney, who laughed out loud when I told him the crimes that we were being charged with. And then I was able to get a hold of a bail bondsman, and I paid the bond to get me and the cameraman out. After about approximately 5 hours in custody, we were released. I was then told by law enforcement officers that Sergeant Brian Fahey was granted a stay-away order of protection, and I could not contact the Connecticut State Police or go to Connecticut State Police headquarters. I know. Insane. Shortly after that, I was taken back to Sergeant Brian Fahey's residence where my billboard truck was still parked. They escorted me there so there wouldn't be any problems. I got in my billboard truck and I made my way back home to Long Island. Didn't get home till about 4 in the morning. It was absolutely such a long day, such a crazy experience, so violated.
Oh, you feel violated. Well, what about the officer who you violated in the video, going to his house and trying to bully him around and everything like that? You're lucky all he did was spit in your face. I mean, after all, he did have the tool in his hand to take care of business, but I guess he just felt like it would be a waste of valuable lead to take care of the issue. Yeah, you're not even worth that. I mean, completely worthless. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
But shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?